Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the Instagram chooses my makeup look, and this is what it is. So if you guys want to see what products won on the vote on Instagram and how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is the primer, and the primer that you folks chose was the Benefit Professional. So that one won by like a long shot versus the Versali. You know what I meant, whatever. So this is the one you guys chose. So I'm gonna start that on my face. And I use like a pea size like this. And I kind of dot it first. And then I like to focus on the areas like right here because that's where a lot of my pores are, and that's where like you want your primer to set in more. So I'll rub and then I'll tap in so that it fills the pores. You feel me? And then the nose, I almost like never put directly on my nose because my nose is so oily. So I normally like put my primer on first, and then I'll do my eyebrows to let my primer set in. So you guys chose for the eyebrows Anastasia one. It's actually the powdered one, so it looks like that. It's not the dip brow, and I find that like the pomades are a lot easier to use. I mean, these are good, but like these are like more for like setting your eyebrows or like natural look for your brows. But we're gonna do with what you guys voted. Okay. I'm gonna actually take the darker color first, and I'm using the Morphe 158. This is like the only brush I actually have for my brows, so like I'm kind of stuck with this one. So I'm actually gonna shape like this top part here first. Bear with me, this might take some time. Okay. So like I was saying, I basically tried to like line this top part first. So I'll take my darker color and I'm trying to make like a line. It's real ugly right now, but that's why we have concealer. And I'm just actually tapping it because it'll deposit more color versus like stroking it like this. So I deposit the color first, and then later you can like buff it out if you need to. So it looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm just gonna line the rest of the top part first. My brows are like fairly easy because they're so thick already, like the color. It's more like the shape that I'm always having a hard time. So I'm gonna clean off my brush with this from Sephora. In her like, and then I'm gonna take the lighter color, which is this side, and I'm gonna put that underneath my brow here. So I put the line first, and then we can stroke up. This one you can stroke because you want it to blend well. So I'll like tap, stroke, tap, stroke. And you want to make sure that this line is pretty defined. That makes your eyebrow look a lot cleaner. And then I kind of like tap, stroke. And then I'll buff it up. And then I'm actually going to go back in to kind of create more higher of an arch. And then we're going to give ourselves a little. And my eyebrows are so dark that like this side sometimes will look like reddish. So I try to like blend as much as possible. Once I clean it, it'll look better. So I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm kind of like not really feeling my brows, but I'm gonna clean them. So I'm just gonna use the concealer you guys told me to use, which was the Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm taking very little of this because it's such a thick concealer. And I'm using like one of these old brushes from my Urban Decay palette. And I just take like real little, like, bitch, like that's it. That's like good for both brows. So I'm gonna clean the bottom and the top because I'm not really feeling like this vibe. So you kind of want to make sure like you put enough product and carefully carve your brow shape. But personally, I don't like putting a lot, so like I'll like run through like that. And then I use the other side, which is kind of like a buffer. And she buff, like she gonna get buffed. Okay, remember when I said that was enough for two your brows? Not the case. And then I blend up so that there's not like this harsh line that's just sitting at the edge of your brow. So I like to go little by little so you can work with your concealer however you do your brows, whatever, I don't care. And then sometimes I even put a little on my hand because I don't want to like overdo it. And we're just gonna do the top now, because whenever you brush your like eyebrows, oh girl, I'm getting a rash. Whenever you brush your eyebrows up, brush it up like this, and sometimes it'll leave like a brown or whatever color you're using, like a residue on the top here. That's what I don't like, so I always shape the top and just follow the shape you drew for your brows. And then I actually blend upwards so that it's not like this harsh stripe with the same side of the brush. And then you blend again with the more fluffier side. Or whatever brush you're using, like a fluffier brush. So it looks more seamless. Cute. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. So like I didn't like my brows earlier, but like I'm actually feeling this look after I cleaned it. It looks pretty good. So I actually forgot to do a vote on my eye primer, but I'm just gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution primer real quick. I just want to make sure. So I like to do my eyes before I do my face so that if there's any fallout on the bottom, then we can clean her up. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this Morphe E45 brush and I'm gonna just blend it like. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe James Charles palette. And this is the one you guys voted for over the Juvia something palette. I forgot what the real name is. And I'm gonna actually go for like a soft brown glam kind of look. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Oh my god. And we're just going to lightly tap her. Tap off and put that in our crease. Ever so slightly. I'm like really feeling my eyebrows right now. Like I'm kind of shook that I could do this with the powder only. Like she brand new, okay. So that's just gonna be our little color starter. I'm gonna start with one eye and I'm gonna focus on the other one after. So I'm gonna go in with this light orange color. And I'm also gonna put that in my crease. For real. Can I not film with someone making like this shit ton of noise? Between my neighbors and my dogs, whatever. And I'm actually using the M441 brush by Morphe. I'm gonna actually go in with this orangish brownish tone right here. And I'm gonna take that into the crease as well so we can deepen it. Deepen her. And then I'm gonna go back in with that light brown shade just to kind of soften the look a bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna go in with the MAC 217 brush, and I'm gonna take the deeper color that's next to that color, and I'm gonna start putting that on my outer corner. Then I'm gonna take this dark brown color right here, and I'm cleaning my brush again so that we can start fresh with a new color. And we're gonna take that color and we're gonna put that in the crease. In the lid, the outer corner. And we're gonna just stroke it back and forth to blend it at the edge only. So I'm taking my spray from Makeup Revolution and I'm just gonna spray. This just helps the color to stay on the brush better and transfer to your lid a little better. So I'm going back in with this transition color and I'm putting that on the lid. So I'll take the color up to the top of my crease and I'll drag on the rest. And then I'm gonna actually put a little bit of shimmer into the eyes. So I'm actually going to take this color right here. It kind of doesn't show what real color it is, but it's like a champagne-ish gold color. Okay, next we're gonna go in with the Stila eyeliner, and that's the one you guys voted over, the Wet n Wild. So I'm actually gonna do this one off camera because I suck at doing eyeliner, so if I mess up, like, it's all on me. Okay, so I'm kind of sad I didn't record that because my eyeliner came out pretty good. But yeah, I used the Stila like you guys voted for. I like this one in particular just because, one, it's waterproof, and two, it's got like an applicator that will kind of help guide you with your wing. So I normally just like draw like a line like this and then I connect from here to here, so that makes it a little easier to do it. I suck at eyeliner so much, but I just figured I'd do it for this video's sake. And then I'm gonna start using my mascara, and the mascara you guys chose was the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. I actually think that the L'Oreal one is better just because it allows your lashes to be like thicker. This one is more for like length, I would say, because it makes it thin. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll zoom it so you guys can kind of see the difference. So like my lashes are pre-curled, and all this really does is makes your lashes look a little longer. I don't think it thickens it at all. Like, it doesn't give an illusion that they're thicker, because you can see like it's not coming thick, it's just coming long. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's kind of why I don't really use this one for my lashes on a daily. Like I'll probably like use this for like my lower lash line. I got like rudely cut off by my camera. Like I don't know why, but the battery keeps overheating and dying and whatever. She exhausted. So as I was saying earlier, that I used the Maybelline mascara, and I rather use it for like the bottom lash lines just because it's like thinner, so it'll like make all your lashes like show on your bottom lash line, which makes it nicer, right? But let's move on to foundation. So I'm going to be using the NARS foundation, and my color is in Deauville, whichever, I don't know, you guys. So I'm going to try to do this quickly. I'm trying to do this quickly just before my camera dies again, you know. So I put 3 pumps on my face. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but it's what we're working with. And we blend, blend, blend. I don't like to be caked. Like I like my makeup to look flawless without the cakiness. And this foundation sets really quickly, so you should work fast. Like at least get the color distributed amongst like on your face. And don't forget to blend down your neck. Sorry, my dogs are so annoying. I literally have like 4 dogs and they all bark, and it's so irritating because I can't film anything, which is why I do like Instagram videos, so because like I just like can film without having to worry. And voiceovers are just too, they're not like as personal as like talking to you guys like this, you know, so I kind of just avoid those. And they're kind of annoying to film. I mean, not to film, but to talk over. Like, it's irritating. Like, I don't like doing that shit. So I'm gonna put a little bit more because I want a little more coverage. I need some for my nose. I mainly cover like these spots right here. Like the rest of my face is pretty decent. Like I just have redness sometimes in this area. And that's why I want to like make her covered. We're going to move on to concealer. And like I said again, you guys chose the Tarte Shape Tape. My color is in light sand because I'm white AF. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly. Like, judge all you want. But I use a very light coat because like this is a, like I said again, like this is a very thick concealer. So I'll like take off mostly all of the concealer that's been on here, and I'll just use like whatever the sponge pretty much has. So I like to dot it because even with just like stroking, it sometimes comes out too much. So we gonna put like that much, okay? And we're just gonna do the same thing. And I turn it over to use whatever product left, but I try to like dab it lightly because I don't know how much product is on that side. So we gonna blend her. And then you guys voted for the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I personally like this one better, and I'm glad you guys chose this one because like I like drugstore too, but like I don't know, this has just been like what I know. And I'm just gonna take some product. Oh, she's dripping. And I'm gonna like dab it under my eyes so it sets nicely, and I'm gonna kind of dab it all over my face. This actually helps the product to actually stay on your skin and not be like just like with the brush, like you're just stroking it, versus this, like you know it's getting absorbed. So I like do this all over my face. So once like you pounced it into your face, I take the Wet n Wild brush. This is like a regular powder brush, and I take the Morphe 438, and I just dust off everything first with the powder brush. And then like to make sure that everything's gone, I'll use this for under my eye so it sweeps off whatever. It gets like in your corners a lot better too. Okay, and then you guys voted for the Hoola bronzer, and this is the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to take the Morphe R7 brush. I believe Bretman uses this brush, and I think that's where I got my inspo, because I was just like, oh my god, I need to figure out how to use my contour brushes. So thank you, Bretman. I usually like use a very light amount of this one just because I'm very fair and it comes out very like prominent. Like you can already see it. Most bronzers, like I have to kind of build it up. So I use like a very light amount. So I kind of cut that area and then I blend upward. And then I do at the top of my forehead. And then we're gonna go in with the Milani blush, which is what you guys also voted for. And I'm taking my Morphe E4 brush, taking this one right here. And I just like dab first into like the cheeks and then I blend it with the bronzer. I like them as like one tone because like it looks more seamless. So again, you just tap into your skin and then you work it. You work it. You baby work it. I put my frame down for better reverse it. I don't even know if that's the real words, but whatever, you know what I mean? After I put my concealer and all that stuff on, that's when I like to go back in with my eyeshadow to do the lower lash line. For me, I like to do it after I set everything under my eyes because like if you do it before, it'll kind of like take away all the blending that you did and it kind of will just look like one line. So I'm going to take my Morphe M508 brush and I'm going to go in with, I guess, this color here. So dab a little and then blend. Take your mascara and then coat your lower lash line. So what am I doing next? Did I get everything already? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna do my lashes. So I'm gonna be using these lashes by Lash Label in the style Icy. And then I'll be right back to finish off my lips. Okay, and we're just gonna finish the look off with the Kylie Jenner matte lipstick in the color Candy K, which is what you guys voted for over Kim. I was actually kind of surprised. Like, I be liking Kim's new like lipstick, to be honest. Like, I actually love it over like MAC. Like, I'm kind of starting to not like certain MAC products that I used to like. I do like certain MAC things, but I'm kind of shocked because I used to really like MAC's lipstick, and when I like tried even like drugstore, it's like it's a lot more hydrating, and I'm just like, like, is it really worth paying $16 for a lipstick that's gonna dry out and not be good anymore? You know what I mean? So anyways, we're just gonna jump right in. So this one's like a really nice like everyday look. I meant the lipstick, by the way. It's like a pinkish nude color. She be plump. Okay, and I'm just gonna set my makeup with the bitch. I'm gonna set my makeup with the can I get a word in? People, like, seriously, my battery be dying. The neighbors be loud when throwing a party and whatever, and then my dogs be barking like literally in every frame. You wanna talk back? You gonna talk back to your mama like that? That's what I thought. So I'm gonna set my makeup with the Makeup Revolution oh my god, fixing spray. Yes. I'm gonna actually take a beauty blender and I'm gonna kind of like stipple that setting spray into my face. I don't know, like I feel like when I leave it, it doesn't feel like it like soaks in. Does that make sense? Oh my god, and I almost forgot. I was holding it the whole time from my mirror. My highlighter, hello. So you guys chose the MAC. This was like a limited edition one, but some of their highlighters are really good, like Oh Darling, and there was like another one that came out, I can't think of the name, but it doesn't really have to be this one, but like a lot of the MAC highlighters are good. That's one product that I do like from MAC. So we're gonna just, same thing again, tap her in. And then I like to blend from the cheekbone into the bronzer and up towards your eye. Like, not into your eye, but like, I mean, I guess your temple. And I dust it like that. Compared to that side. Hey. Blend her in. Blend for the guts. And we do it on the nose. A little bit on this area. And then I take like a finger, not like too much, right? Okay. And then I go down the bridge of my nose. You can't even tell right now, honestly. Let's try that again. Ooh, she's shining now. Okay, you see the difference? And it kind of like helps the bridge to look straighter. Like she highlighted. And then I do at the top of my eyebrows, because that's kind of where the light normally hits your face. And then she good. Ooh, she ready to go out. Okay guys, thanks again so much for watching. If you have any other video suggestions for me, you can also leave that in the comments down below. You know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's right down there. Since you're here already, you might as well do it. And then follow me on my social media at KAWAIII808. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye.